Russian officials in occupied Crimea say they've shot down a drone that was headed for a key military base. It was targeting the headquarters of Russia's Black Sea Fleet in Sevastopol. It was the second assault of its kind against the naval command in less than a month. Russia occupied and annexed the Ukrainian peninsula in 2014, but the international community continues to recognize it as part of Ukraine.
In Crimea, the threat is again coming from the skies. A resident in Yevpatoria filmed this video suggesting it shows Russian air defenses in action. They were indeed activated on Saturday, according to local officials. And in Sevastopol, a drone was shot down over the headquarters of Russia's Black Sea Fleet. Police patrol the streets, while residents face a new reality.
We woke up in the morning, had breakfast, and after some time we heard a popping sound from an explosion. We heard two similar ones yesterday evening while walking at the seafront. Here it was a similar distinctive popping sound. It's unclear what it was, but you get nervous because of this noise.
Attacks on Russia's military infrastructure in Crimea are becoming more frequent. On Tuesday, explosions hit a military base and ammunition depot. Early in August, one person was killed and several wounded in a blast at an airbase. The fleet headquarters were attacked for the first time at the end of July. Were you scared?
No. We knew that drones were coming here from time to time, so we were ready for this.
Russian officials say the peninsula, annexed in 2014, is safe under the protection of air defense systems. Ukraine has remained silent about the strikes, but regardless of who is responsible, it looks like the damage to the Russian military and its reputation is likely to continue.
Let's bring in DW correspondent Matthias Böllinger. He's in Kyiv. There are more reports of drone attacks on Russian-occupied areas. What are you hearing?
Well, pretty much the same as we have seen in this report. There was a drone shot down, according to official sources, above the headquarters of this the Black Sea Fleet in Sevastopol. We've also seen pictures of the buildings burning. Officials are saying that parts of the drone fell down there, but it could also be that something has hit there. And there were news of other drones shot down over Crimea, also near the bridge that connects Crimea to Russia. So, some probable attacks on Russian positions or Russian targets there on Crimea.
Can you tell me how these attacks fit into Ukrainian military strategy?
Well, Ukraine has started to attack targets on Crimea in the past few days. We still don't know the details about how it conducted them, and these drones that were shot down last night, they might give us some idea of what might have happened, but what we've seen is that there have been some of these attacks have been pretty efficient in destroying Russian military equipment, including quite a few fighter planes, and that's of course significant. Ukraine seems to have more means now to attack deeper into Russian-controlled territory. Crimea is quite far from where Ukrainian positions are, where the next Ukrainian positions are, and they are showing the Russians now that they can do that, and that of course is not only meant to achieve a military goal in terms of destruction of military equipment, ammunition, etc., but also psychologically. Crimea was one of the launch pads of the Russian aggression into Ukraine.
When you talk about these drone attacks, are we talking about one-off singular attacks, or are they actual attacks that can make a significant impact?
It depends on what you call a significant impact. If one attack, however it was conducted, destroys 9 fighter planes, that's quite significant. But Russia has a lot of fighter planes, so in order to be significant enough to make it impossible for Russia, for example, to fly fighter jets into Ukrainian airspace. This is certainly not enough, but it does make a difference. Other attacks, especially those that have been hit by air defense systems, they are, of course, less significant because they did not achieve any goals. They're, if at all, they're psychologically significant. So each of them has a different impact. What we've seen is that there was a whole series over several days of these attacks, and that is quite significant. That shows that Ukraine has built up some capacities to conduct these attacks.
That analysis from our correspondent in Kyiv, Matthias Bollinger. Thank you.